writing of our African fathers. And because of that knowledge, you have been able to go out and transform human life from a degraded state to one of moral character, righteous bearing, speaking with wisdom that scholars have to sit back and listen. Is it just that Malcolm was magnificent as an orator, or did Malcolm have something to say? And if Malcolm was articulate with nothing to say, as we have so many articulate people that have nothing to say. But Malcolm was not only articulate, he had a lot to say. Malcolm only went to the 8th grade. You know, he attended the killing field. Unfortunately, the public school system is not designed to educate black children and make them responsive to the needs of their own community. Unfortunately, we have been made to believe that if we just get education, we will be all right. So stay in school. I agree we should stay in some school. But if you can tell a tree by the fruit it bears and tell a man by his works, you can tell the value of an educational system by what it produces and what the students produce for the people. So if we have matriculated, whatever that means, from these fine institutions of learning, but the knowledge that we have received does not allow us to live a moral life. The knowledge that we have received does not allow us to live a moral life. Even though we have a master's degree or a doctorate degree, does not allow us to master ourselves or to heal our condition, nor the condition of our suffering people. If, with all of this knowledge, we have produced nothing to satisfy the needs and the requirements of a people who yearn to be free, then that education is suspect. Would you not agree? And if Malcolm, under the guidance of this man, was able to handcuff persons with doctorate degrees, he didn't do it by reading Plato because the people he handcuffed read Plato. The people he overcame in debate read Socrates. The people he overcame in debate were skilled in law, in medicine, in science. What did Malcolm use to beat down the gainsayers? He used the teachings of this man, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. Now, Elijah Muhammad, some say, well, he got what he got from Mr. Garvey. Some say he got what he got from Noble Drew Ali. Well, okay, wait now, wait. I will not deny that the Honorable Elijah Muhammad admired both of these men. Marcus Garvey was one of the greatest black men ever to be born from a woman in this century and to come forward to help black people. No one of intelligence could deny the magnificent work of Marcus Garvey. Noble Drew Ali was the first black man in America to ever try to bring Islam to us, a people who had no knowledge of Islam and no knowledge of self. A great teacher was he. But in truth, study the actual facts taught by the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. You don't see that in the writings of Marcus Garvey or in the writings of Noble Drew Ali. What is the square mileage of the earth? How much is the land? How much is the water? What is the distance of the sun to the earth? Mercury to the earth, Mercury to the sun, all the way out to the far planet Platoon. What is the circumference of the universe? The diameter of the universe? What is the temperature of the sun? They didn't teach this. The book called Bible says that when God came, he would measure the earth and the water, and he would tell us what the earth weighed and what the measurement of the earth was and is. Marcus Garvey didn't teach this. Plato didn't teach this. Aristotle didn't teach it. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, did not teach it. And the Holy Quran did not mention it. And the Bible did not teach it. Only the Bible said that when God came, he would give us the measurements of the earth and the universe. Because God knows the square miles, the inches, the centimeters. He knows how much water is in the ocean. He knows how much water is in plants and in animals and in the molten rocks under the earth. He knows it all. So he taught us the square mileage of the earth. How much was land and how much was water. He taught us the square miles of the islands. He taught us the diameter, circumference of our universe. It's strange. Since Elijah Muhammad's teacher taught him, go and check all of your encyclopedias and see how the figures of white scholars begin to approximate those figures that were taught to us by this man 62 years ago. Now, how long has the white man been making progress? You know there has been an information explosion. Since when? When did white people learn of how to split the atom? Who taught it? Where did they get it from? Where did the Caucasian people learn of how to go into the genetic makeup of a thing? To correct things that needed correction. You didn't hear this before you heard Elijah Muhammad teaching. I want you to listen to me good this afternoon, because I don't come from a fool. Wisdom is known of its children. I am a child of that man. And if I am wise, it's not because Harvard made me so, or Yale, or Radcliffe, or York of England, or Howard, or Tuskegee. If I speak wisdom today, it is because I met a man who met with God, who taught me and taught my brother Malcolm, taught us